Thank you for joining me on the next instalment of my 30 beers for 30 years series. We're really chugging along now. As you can see, this beer doesn't really need much of an introduction. One of the most famousest beers in the world. It is ORVAL, coming in at 6.2%. So yeah, this is a Trappist ale. A lot of the rating websites, they call it a Belgian pale ale, because it is heavily hopped. It's got Brett in it as well. As far as the Trappist ales goes, this is probably one of the most unique in terms of recipe and how it's actually produced. It's even dry hopped. It's been produced like this since the 30s as well, so a real trendsetter. There's the little fish cap there. God, it smells great already. So this is quite a fresh one. It's my preferred age of ORVAL. Some people like it ultra aged, like 2 or 3 years. Some people like it with about a year on it. But for me, I like it fresh. This is only what was it? A couple of months old at this point. That's pretty fresh in terms of ORVAL. There you go, nice little pour there. And the reason I've sort of stuck it in my 30 beers for 30 years box is because it's a beer that I used to drink quite a lot of, and I haven't drunk it in ages, so I wanted to give it another go. I wanted to get it on the channel as well. I've always wanted to review it, and it's never got around to it. I used to drink it a lot in a Belgian beer bar. That was like one of my locals when I lived in France. I know I lived in France, and my local was a Belgian beer bar. And ORVAL was always a bit of a go-to for me there. And I've only had it a few times since coming back from France, and that was sort of like 5 or 6 years ago now. So we have a slightly hazy amber-coloured beer, dense foam on there. I didn't pour it aggressively. It's the Brett making it plume. Look at the rockiness of it. It's like a snow peak. Give it a little swirl and a sniff. Break up a little bit. I said break up a little bit. My swirl was so aggressive that I've just fluffed it up even more. It's like a meringue now. You know what? Let's let that settle, and I'll go get another glass. Because that head's ridiculous. Let's give it a less aggressive pour. Try that again, shall we? That's a bit more sensible, isn't it? All right, I'll just give it a little gentle rock back and forward. Oh, wow. I haven't smelt this. Wow. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me. There's just so much going on. It is just such a unique beer. I mean, some people go absolutely bonkers for it. I think it's great. I really appreciate it. And it's not like one of my go-tos now, but I can see why people do go sort of nuts for it. It's very interesting. There's something like sharp and pointed, like dried lemon peel. It's sherbety. There's a little bit of a medicinal quality to it. There's a white pepper edge. God, but it just smells so good. Let's give it a little taste. Cheers. I mean, it's effervescent. That sherbety character like follows through, and it's sort of, you drink it and it dries and it dissipates quite quickly. When it's sort of like this young, as it were, it's definitely on the like sweeter side, but you still pick up that funky Brett quality. If you do like it more Bretty, then you can. That's when you want to age it, and that Brett note comes out a little bit more. Yeah, orange marmalade. It's a little bit more, got a little bit more zing to it than marmalade. Yeah, orange sherbet. There's something in there that's reminding me a bit like a cinnamon bun. It's just a damn good beer. For 6.2 as well, it has to be said, it's ultra drinkable. Damn good stuff. Damn good stuff. So if you missed any of the other videos in my 30 beers for 30 years series, take a look in the links below, or there's a card here or something. I'll do something, you'll see it. But that was everything from ORVAL. I've been Jake. Remember to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on ORVAL, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.